What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we got the official season 4 blog post finally. So here is the photo of the official artwork that we have, and as you guys can see here, Nikto is the main operator that we're going to be receiving. The season is set to be launching on June 14th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is going to be an hour earlier than usual. As you can see on the Warzone side of things, we have a new map called Vondel, and then there's all these DMZ updates, gameplay features, limited time modes, and then on the multiplayer side we have the weapons, the operators, the brand new maps, and the modes. So I'm gonna explain everything for you guys in today's video in detail, and then also I'm gonna section it off so that way you can skip on to whatever portion you want. But this is the official artwork that we have for season 4. If we get to the first section that we have is gonna be the brand new Vondel map. Now this is the photo that we have provided, and it says Vondel has 15 different distinct points of interest, going from things like medieval castle to a Greek revival style city hall, more modern houses, cafes, things like that. So there's a lot going on in this map, and it looks really nice in my opinion. But this is the brand new map, and it's going to be set for launch. Now along with that, there's actually going to be a brand new mode which is going to be called the Lockdown LTM. So the launch window for this Lockdown LTM is going to be on June 28th, and here's exactly what it is. It says, inspired by the multiplayer mode, Hardpoint Lockdown will task multiple quads at capturing and holding zones around the map rather than being the last squad standing, and the matches will last double the time that a Hardpoint match lasts. And then the next thing that we have is going to be Resurgence. That's also going to be available at launch. It's going to be pretty much exactly the same as the regular Resurgence that we have, except there's also a brand new feature being added to Resurgence called Dynamic Resurgence Timers. And basically what this means is that if someone in your squad disconnects, it will adjust the timers because you lost that person. It'll make it easier considering that you lost a squad mate. Now apparently they said should the member rejoin, the Resurgence timers will go back to their normal countdown, which is something that tells me that the rejoin feature might be a thing in season 4, just at the way that they mentioned this and sort of teased it. But the next thing that we have is another new feature called the Vengeance icon. So basically this is an icon that will appear after someone eliminates you in a Warzone match. So if you want to get revenge, you will have the option to be able to do that. After you respawn, you'll be able to come back and see this Vengeance icon, which will show exactly where this person that killed you went. Last new feature that we have for Vondel is going to be Dynamic Fog. So they said apparently according to the way that there's like a network of canals and this place is technically below sea level, it's subject to get fog. So very rarely in certain circumstances there will be fog coming into this map. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I mean, the last time that we saw fog and things like that on Ashika Island, it didn't really pan out that well, but that's going to be something new that we're going to be receiving. And then finally we're going to be getting a new vehicle called the Tactical Amphibious Vehicle, which lets you drive it on water as well as on land, and that is going to be available on Vondel. There's going to be also a new supply box called the Favorite Supply Box, which basically gives you the primary and secondary weapon of your favorite loadout. So if you favorite a loadout, then it'll give you the weapons from those. But the next thing that we have is going to be Reinforcement Flare. This is going to be a flare that you're going to be able to purchase at a buy station, where basically it's going to give you the opportunity to bring back and revive a teammate. You're not going to be able to pick which teammate. You'll randomly spawn one person in, and it'll also light up the sky, exposing you to enemy teams. So it's like a high risk, high reward type of thing. And then the next thing that we have is going to be taxi cabs on canals, which are basically going to be like trains where they move by themselves. You can get on them if you want a ride, and then they just drive by themselves. You can't drive them. But the next thing that we have is on Mazrah. There's also going to be Sandstorm. So it says Mazrah no longer has a Sandstorm buffeting operators and combatants, but the damage to downtown is already done. So there's like map changes there already being made, which we sort of expected. And then they said there's a new battle royale, Gulag. So it says at the mid-season, so there's no need to wait for season 4 reload, especially as you'll want to be on Vondel at launch to learn all its secrets. However, traditional battle royale should know that this main mode will be available on Vondel starting in season 4 reloaded. This includes a brand new subterranean gulag for Vondel hidden deep within the medieval parts of town. This pretty much covers everything you need to know on the Warzone side of things. Now let's talk about multiplayer. So we're going to be getting 7 new multiplayer maps, and here's what they are. The first one being Showdown, which is going to be a core map for multiplayer, and that is going to be available at launch. Now this is the OG Showdown that we remember from Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and this is the one that I guess the devs were talking about that they brought back as a classic, and a lot of the CDL guys love this. So this is the map that they were talking about. I was expecting a Modern Warfare 2 one, but I guess COD 4 is going to work out. The next one that we have is Kunstanar District. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. It's the core map, as well as it's going to be available at launch. So we're getting 2 brand new maps at launch, and this is a photo of it and what it looks like. The next map after that, following that, is going to be a gunfight map, which is called Mercado, and that is going to be available at launch as well. I'm honestly a pretty big fan of these maps. They look really nice. The next one that we have is called Penthouse, which is also a gunfight map, going to be available at launch. photo of it provided here. The next one that we have is called Mawize Marshlands, which is a battle map, and it looks like it's the same location on Mazrah, except like the weather has changed a little bit. But the next thing that we have is called Akhdar Village, which is a battle map and is going to be available at launch. This is from Mazrah. And then in the mid-season update, we're going to be receiving Vondel Waterfront, which is going to be a core map, and this is obviously going to be a brand new original map, pretty much taken from Vondel. And then the next thing that we have in terms of game modes for Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer is we have Search and Destroy, and Prisoner Rescue is going to be expanding to 12v12 in brand new playlists. And then they also mentioned, I mean, that was like the only thing they mentioned in terms of game modes. And then the next thing that we have is going to be the raid finale. Apparently season 4 is going to be the raid finale, so in season 5 we're not going to be seeing a raid mission, which is a little bit odd. I thought there was going to be 5 different raids, so I don't know what's going to be happening for season 5. But they mentioned here that you're going to be able to unlock Farah as the free skin rather than Hadir, so the leaks in that term were a little bit off. But as previously mentioned, expect Vondel Waterfront core multiplayer map as well as additional updates to come as part of season 4 Reloaded, which we'll be talking about later when the time comes for that. Jumping into the next thing that we have, this is going to be the Assault on Vondel event. So here's basically what it is. So it says right here, Nikto has arrived and he's brought company. Basically, he's taking over this brand new location, and as an operator, your mission is to fight back against Nikto's clandestine army and reclaim the city in the Assault on Vondel launch event. You can do this by completing challenges, which will give you medals for personal unlock rewards, as well as contributing to the grand community medal count. And it says once a predetermined number of medals are earned, features such as taxi boats and tramways, reinforcement flare upgrades, and favorite supply box detailed above in the Warzone section, which I already talked about, and the new rough hitting Tonfa melee weapon will be unlocked for all operators to take advantage of. So there's going to be 2 sections of rewards. One of them is going to be personal stuff that you get, such as like calling cards, XP, the random stuff that you get every single season. And then the other part is the community event. Basically, it's going to be unlocking these details that I gave you earlier. So being able to get that favorite supply box added into the game. The flare field is basically the respawn thing that I talked about, bringing one of your friends back with the flare. Those types of things are going to activate only when the community as a whole reaches the goal. So there's 2 sections of rewards. Just wanted to clarify that for you guys. But the next thing I want to talk about is going to be the brand new battle pass. So the battle pass, it says right here, both Spec Gru and Cortac are getting reinforcements as the action expands to Vondel. Nikto is going to be available in the battle pass. It's pretty much the main character. Pretty much give a detailed breakdown of who he is, the name of him, why he wears the mask. I'll have a screenshot of it if you guys want to read that, but I want to just not waste your time. But the next thing that we have along with that is going to be Blackcell. So Blackcell is coming back 100% guaranteed. Here's the official Blackcell operator that we have. This is going to cost you $29.99. In here, they didn't exactly mention what you're going to be able to get, but it makes sense that the same exact thing that we ended up getting last time is going to happen this time around. And then there's also going to be Blackcell variants, which they're leaving the black and gold style. And this is a photo of what Nikto looks like with the black and gold variant on him. But anyways, let's go on to the next topic that we have, and these are the brand new weapons. So it says right here, the Tempest Razorback Assault Rifle is going to be launching in the Battle Pass. Here's a photo of it. Unrelated to an earlier version of this weapon with the same name, the Tempest Razorback Assault Rifle offers an impressive damage profile, rapid rate of fire, and set to add an already deep pool of jack-of-all-trades weaponry. You unlock it by getting it in the Battle Pass section D3. The next one that we have is the ICO 45 SMG, which is going to be launching in the Battle Pass as well. Here's a photo of it. It says the ICO's platform answer to room clearing. The said SMG dominates with high rate fire and stopping power of 0.45 auto rounds. And throwback to the Modern Warfare 2019, the ISO 45 functions similar to the old ISO, known for its lightweight design and decent rate of fire. The next one that we have is going to be the Tonfa melee weapon, which you'll only be able to unlock during the Assault on Vondel event. And that I already explained for you guys, but this is pretty much a photo of what this equipment looks like. It's pretty much a wooden baton, I guess you can say. And yeah, this is just a photo of it. And then the final thing that we're going to be getting, the didn't show us a photo of it, is going to be a shotgun. So we're going to be receiving a shotgun in the Reloaded update, which other than shotgun, they really didn't give us any other details. But another thing that we have is going to be obviously the new prestiges. So here are the prestige levels and the new challenges available for them. So it says it's time to step up to prestige 17. When season 4 launches, the prestige cap is set to increase from 13 to 17 with a new maximum level cap of 850. So at prestige 14, unlock that level 700. Prestige 15 is unlocked at level 750. Prestige 16 is unlocked at 800. Prestige 17 is unlocked at level 850, and this is the max. And obviously, remember, every single prestige is going to have some challenges, and you're going to get a calling card, and the random things that you get with a prestige. So that's everything that you need to know in terms of that. Now there's going to be full-on patch notes and details on exactly what to expect in terms of weapon balancing, in terms of map updates, changes, things like that they do every single update. But this is a full summary of everything you need to know in regards to season 4. I'm going to have more detailed breakdown videos up until the launch of season 4 to cover most of these things for you guys in detail. I didn't want to make the video way too long by covering all this brand new content. I just wanted to summarize it for you guys so you guys understand the gist and the point of exactly what we're going to be receiving. But if you found today's video informative and helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. That's all I got for you guys in today's video. It's been your boy Tridzo. Hopefully I'll be seeing you guys on the channel again. Peace.